Welcome watching third part from online tutorial how to fix your Nilfisk C130 pressure washer. In the first part we set apart the pressure washer. In second part we replaced the start-stop ventil, and in the third part you are watching now we will change the oil, we will replace oil seals, water seals and non-return valve. The reason why we set apart and why we are repairing this power washer is because it was pulsating. So actually we didn't have to, and we don't have to change the oil rings or oil seals or water seals. But because we set apart pressure washer completely and it's a 8 years old machine, we will do it. The number one reason why this kind of pressure washers is pulsating, and if you have checked that it's not the O-rings on the pressure hose that cause the problem or any other leaks, is that the non-return valve is broken, especially the spring. Here is the powerful induction motor that weighs over 10 kg, very well built and very reliable, and this we are going to fix. What we will need is a wooden box made of 5 wooden slats. I'll tell you measures later on and how to do it. And container with a scale. Well, I got 2 of them, one for dirt oil and one for a new one. Battery screwdriver, some nylon picks for taking out the O-rings. If you don't have the nylon one, you can use the thin flat screwdriver, hex key or Allen key or whatever it's called. I'll use the Castrol Magnatec oil, specification SAE 10W40. But if you would like to make sure what kind of oil is the proper, you can contact your Nilfisk dealer and they will tell you. What else we will need is the silicone grease. I use Liquimoly, and the sets that I have ordered. It's a Trust Water Collar kit, and it contains 3 oil seals, 3 plastic washers or whatever it is, and 3 water seals. You can read the number, product number here, and it did cost me 28 euro in 2022. And here is the problem, or here is the part which is causing problem with pulsating. If your Nilfisk C130 is pulsating, it's a non-return valve kit, and it contains the O-ring, such a metal washer, and such a plastic part with the spring. And if this spring is broken, as you can see here, because actually I have replaced this non-return valve before, so this is the old part. I just do it to show you how, I just record it to show you how it has to be done. And here is the product number. And it did cost me 780 with postal. So here you have a schemes and the parts list. So you can stop the video and focus and zoom in. So that's the non-return valve, and that's the Trust Water Collar kit with 9 parts, 3 oil seals, 3 water seals and 3 plastic ones. The non-return valve goes here, and this set of seals goes into these 3 holes. This is a more detailed picture, and here is the parts list description. And we changed in the previous video number 10 with this product number. It's a start-stop system kit or start-stop ventil, and in this video we will change The Trust watercolor kit, it's 127440081 product number, and non-return valve kit 127440082. As I mentioned at the beginning, first I'll tell you the measures of this wooden box made of 5 wooden slats and 2 90 degrees metal kind of plates, and it will help us to position the induction motor in the upright position, and it will be connected to the table so it won't move when we will do the repair. So there are 2 slats 18 by 21 on these 2 sides, and 2 21 by 17, these 2, and at the bottom there is one that have 18 by 20.5 centimeters. The inside measures of this wooden box are 17 by 14.5, and it's deep 21 centimeters. In the middle I have made small hole so that this metal part of the induction motor will fit there. It's, I think, 2 centimeters in diameter. Now I'll attach this wooden box to the table. With the battery screwdriver and Phillips key, the Phillips driver. That's it. I'll change it, or I'll place the Allen key, and now I position the induction motor into this box like this. As you can see, it fits there nicely. Now it holds, and now we can undo or unscrew these 4 screws. I'll start with the hex key or Allen key like this, just to first. And now I'll use the battery driver. Just hold it with the hand because there are springs and the pistons, and it can jump off. We'll see if it's disconnected. Not yet. That should be it. We can put aside and now hold it in your head, both hands, and I will spin it so you can see. Oops. put aside and it looks like this. You can see the oil is really dark black. I'll put aside the screws. So, and I'll pour out the old oil into this empty container with the scale, so I can see how much oil was inside. Just don't forget to hold this part so it won't fall into the oil. Then I'll interrupt the video and I'll clean it inside. But for the moment, it's okay. And I'll focus now on disassembling this part. Be careful because there is a spring inside and these groove rings, oil seals and water seals, and even some valves. Do it gently, carefully, slowly, no rush. And you see? So on the right hand side you've got 3 water seals, 1, 2, 3. There are 3 valves, and this is the part that is causing problems. It's a spring with the plastic part. There is a O-ring, this is on the right hand side, and on the left hand side you've got 3 plastic washers, and underneath them there are 3 oil seals. So first of all, and over here is this metal washer, where I'm pointing with the small finger, metal washer from the non-return valve kit. So if you would like to change, I won't change it because it's brand new, this non-return valve kit, but if you would like to change it, so here is, first you have to give or put at the bottom of the hole, of this hole, the metal washer with this metal cross in the middle. In the center, this small spring with the plastic part, and this O-ring you have to change. I won't change this, as I mentioned, because it's already brand new. So now I will just replace the 3 water seals and this kit as well, oil seals and these plastic washers. If you would like to change the valves as well, so it means that you have to change these 3 and then 3 which are here. As you can see, I took them out with the nylon pigger. You can use the thin metal screwdriver. There are grooved rings, so the groove has to be at the bottom of these holes. 1, 2 and 3. And you can clean this inside, but I have already, it's not that bad. So I will just grease with the silicone grease the new ones and put them in the holes. If you got this part more dirty or there are some debris, you have to clean it properly, and then you can put back the water seals, groove drinks. Second one. And the third one. So, okay, we have replaced all 3 of the oil seals. Here you can see this small spring that was causing problems when it was broken before it was replaced. Now we will replace the plastic washers and 1, 2. There is only one way how you can put them in. Just remember the way how it was. Second and the third one. And now we will replace the 3 oil seals. The way how to do it is you push down the piston a little bit, just hold it from the other side with the hand. Push it down. And then you can take it out with the either nylon pick or with the metal screwdriver. Just do it carefully, not to damage them. Okay, so we've got one. And then I'll do the second one, or I'll put the pistons out for the moment to make it easier. And now I can take out the old O-rings or groove rings oil seals. Second and third one. that's it. Clean it a little bit and replace them with the new oil seals. Again, grease them with the silicone grease. I use the Liquimoly brand. And one after another, place it into these holes. Push it down. Make sure it's at the bottom of the hole. And the third one. So now that's it. We have it. We can push pistons back where they were before we started to replace the oil seals. Okay, so as you can see, we have changed or replaced all three of the O-rings. Pistons are back in place. And what we have to do now, we have to replace the plastic washers as well. Just remember the way how they have to be placed. So like here, like this. There is such a plastic knob here, so it has to go to this hole like this. And the second one, and the third one. So we have all three have done. And now we can again connect these two parts together. That's a bit challenging and you have to be very careful. So, because this spring has to go to this hole. So, do it like this, carefully. And if you have done it properly, you should hear kind of a click when it's done. It should be alright now. I hope so. Okay. And now I'll interrupt the video for a moment and I'll clean the chamber where the oil is, and then I'll start the video again or start recording again and pour the new oil. We can continue. I have already cleaned everything inside in the chamber where the oil is, and we can place back where it was the bearing and the top, the metal washer or whatever it is on the bearing. I was surprised how little amount of oil was in this chamber. It's something like 100 milliliters only. So I poured the new oil in this and I'll just pour it in the chamber now. Maybe it was even less than 100 milliliters, but around 100 milliliters. So now we have it. And now we can place the cylinder head with the pistons on the top of the motor. Like this. And put the screws where they should be. And first with the hand try to tighten them. Now we use hex screw or Allen key, or whatever it's called in English. And when we have it, we can use battery driver and we are nearly there. now we can finish it with the hand, because like you feel it better with your own hand, whether the screws are tightened enough. Don't overdo it, don't damage the threads on the, or don't damage the alloy. And that should be it. That should be it. Now clean it a little bit. And we have done it. We have replaced everything what we wanted. As you can see, it's done. Oil changed. Oil seals, water seals, and non-return valve has been changed, replaced. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day and good luck.